beer and pass out.
I think that what you're doing, featuring Nancy Pelosi, is brilliant and fantastic. But I also think that it's, if possible, important not to let the Senate off the hook. In particular, the Democratic presidential candidates, who are getting more publicity every hour that each one of them goes against the week. And I wonder if there isn't a way to engage them on the impeachment issue. For example, what would happen if the two of you challenged Hillary and Barack to a debate in a very public way?
They wouldn't show up.
Either they turn you down so they lose, or they go into debate when they'll lose. But at least you put them on the spot. Let's not, all I'm saying is, forget that out of your mind. Let's say, in this movement, not let them off the hook.
Well, the Senate, of course, is very involved in what's going on. They're in a less favorable position than the House is, but impeachment starts in the House, you know, and that's why we have to get the House moving on it. Then in the Senate, you need 67 votes to convict. And even if we don't convict, it's very important to have them impeached, you know, and I think it's a good thing to challenge the Congress people, because like I said, it's the people's house. It's supposed to be the people's house. And let's challenge them to a debate. What do you say? I'll take Hillary, you take Barack.
No, I was just going to echo that. Some of the way the impeachment process would work it would be good for us to go to the House. We must start this. The reason why Congress and the Judiciary Committee is so important to pressure that. And there is time. You know, Nixon, impeachment and Clinton, neither one of those took longer than 6 months to do. And then actually on Nixon's impeachment, we got so many things done.
Yeah.
Those who know during the impeachment, not only did we go for Nixon, but actually got the living hourly wage and some other things and trade laws that were wonderful that we got during that time frame, primarily because he felt the pressure. So he began to do that. So from that aspect, we should really look at then first putting pressure. And I just want to say this. I mean, I know I was in San Francisco this weekend, and when I mentioned Cindy running, and I think I changed it. Yeah, I think when I mentioned it, I mean, the place went crazy. I mean, they went crazy, which is important. And actually, before I left, I went to Pelosi's office and talked to her chief of staff, Terry, and told her I would ask and go back and tell her what they said. So when I go there on Monday, I'm going to make sure and tell her that they went crazy. And hopefully you'll be out of work very soon. Next election. But I think that's the thing. And I just want to say that I think that we must also use the strategy that's given to us. And we can't forget that. If the rule of law, the simple four, is broken, then there is no rule of law. And that's why it's so critical to impeach and put forth this process.
Also, I'm encouraging the Reverend to be a carpetbagger and move to Detroit and run against John Conyers.
Reverend, good luck to you in your military career. I hope it works out for you. Cindy, I'm